Hello, my fellow Nigerians. Simon's ekpa's supporters storm schools, markets, mount Biafran flags after independence declaration. In a bold and provocative act, supporters of Simon Ekpa, a Finland-based Biafran activist, have made a significant impact across Nigeria by storming schools and markets, raising Biafran flags, and declaring the independence of the United States of Biafra. The development has caused widespread shock and concern, particularly in regions such as Anambra, where the movement has gained considerable traction. ekpa supporters have been spotted in multiple areas chanting pro-Biafran slogans, distributing flags to market traders, and demanding recognition of the newly declared state. Eyewitnesses have described these scenes as chaotic, with large groups of people openly defying Nigerian authorities and spreading the Biafran message. This declaration of independence has sent ripples throughout the nation, creating a tense atmosphere, especially among the Igbo community, who have long sought self-determination. The supporters of ekpa argue that the Igbo people have been marginalized and oppressed by the Nigerian government, and that secession is the only viable path for their property, for their prosperity and freedom. The bold move, however, has sparked mixed reactions, while some Nigerians, particularly those from the southeast, seen it as a historic moment. Many others, including government officials, have dismissed it as a non-event with claims that the declaration is not recognized internationally. This skepticism comes and amid concerns that such actions could reignite the long-standing Biafran agitation, which led to the devastating Nigerian Civil War from 1967 to 1970. The Nigerian government has yet to officially comment on the development, but it is widely expected that authorities will take swift measures to suppress the movement. In the past, the Nigerian military has been accused of severe human rights abuses during its crackdowns on pro-Biafra activities, raising concerns that the response to these recent actions could further escalate tensions. The security forces' heavy-handed approach in the past has already led to an increase in distrust between the government and the Biafran agitators. The growing support for Biafran independence, especially in the face of mounting frustrations over marginalization and economic inequality, indicates that the issue is far from resolved, with increasing support from younger generations, including those relying under ekpa's leadership. Nigeria could find itself at a crossroad with the potential for a renewed clash between the Biafran separatist movement and the central government. The coming days will likely see intensified efforts from both sides as the struggle for self-determination takes center stage once again. My dear brothers, this is what we are saying. In a related issue, hear what the former head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, retired, what he says. He said, with all this tension here and there, creating another issue in Nigeria. Gowon says General Yakubu Gowon, a former head of state, has voiced serious concerns over the rising tensions and the crisis across various regions of Nigeria, warning that the country cannot afford another civil war. His remarks come amid increasing unrest, especially in the southeast, where supporters of Simon Ekpa have been storming schools and markets, raising Biafran flags following a declaration of independence. The mounting of these flags has intensified fears of resurgence of the Biafra movement, sparking memories of the Nigerian Civil War that raged from 1967 to 1970. Speaking at the Plateau Unity Christmas carols and Praise Festival in Jos, Plateau State, Gowon lamented the worsening state of insecurity across the country. He expressed hope that Nigeria would not witness another civil conflict, recalling the devastating tolls of the previous civil war, which claimed millions of lives and left deep scars on the national psyche. The former military leader, who played a central role in the war, emphasized the importance of unity and peace for the survival and progress of Nigeria. Gowon's concern reflects the multiple challenges Nigeria is currently facing. Insecurity has become widespread, affecting both the north and south. Armed groups, including bandits, insurgents, and secessionist movement, have heightened tensions, while the economic continues to struggle under the weight of various crises. The declaration of independence by Simon Ekpa's supporters has further inflamed emotions, particularly in the southeast, where calls for Biafran secession have once again become a focal point. However, Gowon's call for peace has not been universally welcomed. Some critics argue that his leadership during the Civil War disqualifies him from being a genuine advocate for national reconciliation. They point to the heavy human cost borne by the Igbo people during the war, suggesting that his statement might not fully acknowledge the historical and emotional trauma experienced by them. Furthermore, some feel that his position as a former military leader makes him an unlikely figure to speak out against the conditions that may lead to further violence. Despite the sexism, Gowon's warning remains sobering reminders of the destructive potential of Nigeria's ongoing crisis, with tensions escalating and secessionist rhetoric gaining ground. The hope is that the country can navigate these challenges without descending into the horrors of another civil war. My brothers and sisters, this is what we are saying. We should be careful so that another war will not come in Nigeria. So, my people, in the comment section, you are free to say your opinion. See and hear what one of our own is saying again in the comment section. Believe me, even your people go disappoint you. And remember, say Fulani will take over Hausa's land. If these Hausa's people not go mind their own country, so everybody should look and fight for his own nation, like the Yorubas. They are fighting for their Yoruba Oduduwa nation. The Biafrans, they are fighting for their own Biafran nation. Now, for us not to witness another civil war, we should sit down, round table, and discuss this issue and settle it amicably. My people, in the comment section, you are free to say your opinion on these issues. Subscribe to this channel, share, love, and like. God bless Nigeria. Thanks and God bless. Amen.